Hello, everyone. My guest today is Carlos Cabada. He's a full stack one-man company founder and internationally recognized artist that look to empower humans in all levels, making their lives easier and more pleasable. He's been coding since 10 years old, executing businesses since he was 14. Carlos, you ready to take us to the top?
Yes.
All right. What are you working on now? What's Talkbot.io and how do you guys make money?
Talkbot, it's a software as a service that makes lets people build their own text bots for Facebook. So they make so their users interact with robots. So they instead of having to hire someone that replies for messages, they just hire my bot and connect all the sources and text that they have available, and yeah, that's about it.
This always sounds too good to be true because we have to train your tool to know how to actually answer our things, and the time it takes to actually train your tool, even if you say it's easy and you just click a button and connect data sources, is usually a massive, massive pain in the butt. So how are you actually saving people time?
Well, it's not that it's not that really hard. It's really simple as I'm saying. It's just it has two modes where people can actually add code to the bot, and they have another mode that they just drag and drop stuff and add keywords and just connects stuff to one box to another box, like adding buttons, and when those buttons have some outputs and that they trigger some stuff, and they have built-in methods that are already coded in the backend. So it's not really that hard, just connecting some boxes with other boxes.
And so what do people on average pay per month for your technology?
I have two mods that one is self-managed, that it's $10 per month. And I have another one that is managed by myself because I have some clients that they don't want to, even though it's easy, they don't want to really know anything about it, and they just want the things to get done. On those, I charge, depending on the custom level, around 20 or 30 bucks per month.
Okay. And what year did you launch the company?
When did I launch?
What year?
It was 2016.
Okay. 2016. And how many customers have you scaled to today?
Right now, well, actually, the company started being free. It was free for about 1 year and a half. And right now, it has 5,000 customers.
5,000 paying customers, not free.
Not paying. They were free, but then when I switched to paying, right now I have roughly around 100.
Okay, so about 100 paying customers paying north of $10 a month. So you're doing about, what is that, about $1,000 per month right now in revenue?
Yeah, about like that.
Okay, and what were you doing a year ago? Nothing?
I'm sorry?
How much revenue monthly were you doing a year ago?
Year ago, around 5,000 when I started switching from free to...
No, my question was, if right now you're doing $1,000 a month in revenue, how much were you doing about a year ago?
So I was thinking about yearly. So that's like
$600 a month.
Yeah.
Or $500 a month, something like that. Okay, so great. So doubled kind of year over year, even though those are very kind of small numbers to get going. Have you scaled the company bootstrapped, or did you raise capital?
Nope, it was all done by myself. I have a lot of passive income services. This is one of them. I actually call it it's a zero employee company, because once I deploy it, I have it's one of them, the one of many that I have that I don't really touch them. I do touch them, but not that much.
Okay, so it's just you. It's bootstrapped. You have 100 customers paying $10 a month, so $1,000 a month in revenue. This is one of your income streams. On this product, what is churn monthly?
Sorry?
What is churn on this product monthly?
What do you mean with churn?
Churn. How many people cancel?
Oh, like 5.
Okay, so about
Yeah.
5% monthly churn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's about 60% yearly. So, I mean, obviously you can't sustain kind of your living expenses on this one product, but is this product one you're making the most money from currently?
No.
Okay, what is the project you're working on that you're making the most money on currently?
It's an art project.
Sorry. Are there any other software products that are making you more money?
Yes, I have it's something like, Move It?
What's your website URL?
It's rutapp.mx.
rutapp.mx. And what does that site do?
It's a public transportation system for the government here in Mexico. I'm a Mexican.
Uh-huh.
It's a system where users we don't have a really good transportation system here in Mexico. So instead of the government giving us like times where the buses are coming, we do it like the other way around, and we put like GPS systems on the buses. So, and we know when the bus is coming and how is the...
Yeah, got it. It's basically Uber for buses. And how do you generate revenue from this?
Directly from the government and the owners of the buses.
So what do you make per month or per year on this tool?
I need to do conversion between pesos and US dollars. It's around 500,000.
Okay. And again, just you on this one?
We are 3 on this one.
Okay, 3 of you guys. And is it a SaaS model or is it a pay-as-you-go?
It's a pay-as-you-go.
Okay, and so what do you charge against?
It's actually like a combination of SaaS and pay-as-you-go. We charge for the system that gets installed on the buses, and then with the government, we are having like they have like their own tool to see where the buses are working on, if they are doing something illegal or something like that. That's where we charge for the service.
Okay, so how many customers are on this platform today, and what do they pay per month on average?
Well, the customers that pay are the ones that the owners and the bosses and the...
How many?
How many? Roughly around 200 owners of buses.
Okay, $200. And if you're doing, call it $500,000 per year, I think that comes out to about $40,000 per month, which would mean 200 customers are paying about $200 per month for this software. Is that right?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. And when did you launch this company? What year?
It was launched on December 2017, sorry.
Okay,
2017.
And so why not double down on growing and building this but you chose to go build Talkbot instead?
As I say, I have many like incomes, and this one is actually growing at this moment.
How fast is it growing? So if it's doing 40,000 a month right now, what was it doing a year ago? Do you know?
Well, it started a year ago, so
this time last year, what were you doing per month?
I'm staying right now at the same numbers. So like this is something that goes like state by state in my country, and it has like it really depends. It's really depending on if the government wants to implement it or not.
Yeah, Carlos, this is a really simple question. You're doing $40,000 a month right now in revenue. A year ago, which was a couple months after launch, how much were you doing per month? Okay, so you were doing a couple months after launch, you were doing $40,000 a month already?
Yes, because it was prepaid.
Okay, so it's been basically, so you grew it really fast the first couple of months, right? And it's now flat, still doing $40,000 a month. Since this has been flat and no growth, you went and launched Talkbot.io.
Sorry?
Since this is flat with no growth, you decided to go and build Talkbot.io.
The Talkbot.io was before that, and it's just to have multiple streams of incomes. It's not that I decide something.
Yeah, but why did you make the decision to do? I mean, you can make more income by building one thing bigger instead of having 10 things that are 1/10 of the size. So why are you choosing the strategy to go launch 10 things that are 1/10 of the size of something where you could go all in on and build it?
Maybe because I'm just like still deciding where my time should go to.
Okay, so you have 3 people on rutapp.mx. Is the company profitable or burning money?
It's profitable.
Okay, like $10,000 a month significantly, or no, or break even?
I don't.
You can give me the pesos number. I can convert it.
Divided, it's like around 100,000 pesos.
Okay, so 100,000 pesos per month. Okay, so that's about $5,000 per month profitable.
50.
100,000 pesos converted to United States dollars is 5,200 United States dollars.
Yes.
So you're profiting each month $5,200.
Around that.
Yeah, that's great. Congratulations. It sounds like that's a great company. There's 3 folks on that. What does churn look like on that business? Do you know?
What is what? Sorry.
Churn.
Okay. Well, I would say 0 because, like I say, it's a government. It's a service for the government, and like the people that already hire for it, they are still in it. I don't know how.
Yeah, they haven't churned. It's one customer or 2. So basically, you're telling me of the 200 bus drivers you have that have been using this, no one has left over the past year.
Yeah.
And you've added no one either.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because it's going state by state, and again, if I add another state, it's going to just like roughly multiply by 2 my income, and then I will have flat again those amount of customers, and they will stay like that until the whole state leaves the service.
Let's wrap up with the famous 5. Number 1, what's your favorite business book?
Whoa, I haven't read one.
Number 2, is there a CEO you're following or studying?
Nope.
Number 3, what's your favorite online tool for building your company?
I like to write everything myself.
You use no tools to build your company. Project management tools, communication tools, no tools.
Slack.
Number 4, how many hours of sleep do you get every night?
How many what, sorry?
Hours of sleep.
Well, I've been really stressing this last day, and I have decided to sleep more, around 8 for now, 7.
And what's your situation? Married, single, do you have kids?
Single.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 28.
Last question. What do you wish your 20-year-old self knew?
To really believe in myself that I can do anything if I want to do it.
Guys, rutapp.mx doing $500,000 per year right now in revenue. They are profitable, doing about $5,200 per month in free cash flow. Team of 3, really an app built to help folks in Mexico and bus drivers understand where buses will be at what times. They have 200 bus drivers paying about $200 per month to get $40,000 per month in revenue. No churn, but also no growth. He's building his income streams by building additional products like Talkbot.io. Carlos, thank you for taking us to the top.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
One more thing before you go. We have a brand new show every Thursday at 1 p.m. Central. It's called Shark Tank for SaaS. We call it Deal or Bust. One founder comes on, 3 hungry buyers, they try and do a deal live, and the founder shares back-end dashboards, their expenses, their revenue, ARPU, CAC, LTV, you name it, they share it, and the buyers try and make a deal live. It is fun to watch every Thursday, 1 p.m. Central. Additionally, remember, these recorded founder interviews go live. We release them here on YouTube every day at 2 p.m. Central. To make sure you don't miss any of that, make sure you click the subscribe button below here on YouTube, the big red button, and then click the little bell notification to make sure you get notifications when we do go live. I wouldn't want you to miss breaking news in the SaaS world, whether it's an acquisition, a big fundraise, a big sale, a big profitability statement, or something else. I don't want you to miss it. Additionally, if you want to take this conversation deeper and further, we have by far the largest private Slack community for B2B SaaS founders. You want to get in there. We've probably talked about your tool if you're running a company or your firm if you're investing. You can go in there and quickly search and see what people are saying. Sign up for that at nathanlatka.com/Slack. In the meantime, I'm hanging out with you here on YouTube. I'll be in the comments for the next 30 minutes. Feel free to let me know what you thought about this episode. And if you enjoyed it, click the thumbs up. We get a lot of haters that are mad at how aggressive I am on these shows, but I do it so that we can all learn. We have to counter those people. We got to push them away. Click the thumbs up below to counter them and know that I appreciate your guys' support. All right, I'll be in the comments. See ya.